Today is a very busy day. It's our last work day before all the organizations come in for mentoring. We're just trying to get everything ready. It's a little chaotic, but we've got a great team of folks here, so we're gonna get it pulled together.
Who will save us? Who will save us? When the truth's in the shadows, all hail to the hero.
So we do have a lot of organizations coming out at the end of this week. So we're just getting the property a little bit more organized. We did have this trailer get donated to us last week, and they just dropped it on the other side of where we usually park the trailers. So I'm moving it over here right now just to kind of make this look a little more organized. And I'm also gonna move our other trailer kind of over just so it's next to this trailer here, the flatbed. And then we have a lot of cleanup to do. I think David and I are gonna go in the arena and finish getting that tidied up. We got some dirt work to do in there. And other than that, we're just walking around the property, making sure there's no trash. And if something looks like it shouldn't be there, then we're gonna pick it up and move it.
I'm like swinging myself around here, you know? It's so rusty.
I think I broke the rest free. It's okay, David. I'll have the muscles for you. That's it. So if you're wondering why we're not using Big Red to do this, Big Red is in the shop. It's had some issues where if it gets above 2,000 RPMs, it'll just shut itself off. So it's at the shop right now getting diagnosed and hopefully repaired, so we can get it back here and use it, because that's one of our biggest assets here is that truck. But luckily I have a truck that has a gooseneck hitch as well, so we can actually get this done. All right, so now we're a little more organized out here. So now it's just gonna be about picking stuff up like this that shouldn't really be here. This can actually,
Spot in the feed room.
perfect.
Room, so.
It needs to be washed if you want to take it to the wash station.
Tomorrow?
So other than that, I mean, you can look around, you see, so there's like little chunks of wood here. Whatever this thing is, duct tape. So the rest of the day is pretty much gonna be like that until we really find or run out of stuff to find on the ground. But then I'll get back to train some horses and do whatever else needs to be done. If somebody needs help, then I'll do it.
Today I am reassembling Horse Plus sign. It was off of a tree and it seems like it fell down at one point in time. So now we're putting it on posts and it's gonna look absolutely amazing. So first I have to dig some holes. We need Corey! I think Corey would do better at this than me. Corey! Anyone see Corey? Maybe Corey's coming. I am just about wrapped up here. Just got to finish attaching the very bottom thing, and this sign is going to be perfect. I know Tawny's going to love it, so can't wait to show it to her.
Super excited to have Carrie here again. She was the winner 2 seasons back, and she was struggling with cancer, and like I didn't even know if she was gonna make it, but here we are all these years later, and we're still working together, and she's doing great. Carrie has come out for the Full Circle Life mentoring that we're doing, and we're very thankful for that. I did forget to mention her what Tennessee in the spring was like. I think you were expecting warm, hot weather.
I was just expecting warmer than Colorado. It's nicer in Colorado right now than it is here, so.
Yes, but she's here and she's brought us some horses for our adoption program. And before she leaves, I'm sure we'll send some horses to Colorado that would get adopted out there easy.
I need ponies, man. I need all kinds of ponies.
We got ponies, so. All right, well, let's get these guys unloaded. 20 organizations that are coming in, 20 plus minus, we'll see. And they're all coming in. Tomorrow is the first day of mentoring. So super happy to have Carrie here to help us. And she also brought us some horses for our adoption program. Tomorrow we have like 20 organizations coming in to receive mentoring for this season of the Full Circle of Life grant to the Horse Rescue Heroes TV show. Carrie drove all night to get here, and we got a lot going on, so we're just gonna have a meeting with our media team and Dawn, who's been talking with all these organizations, and just make a solid plan for tomorrow. It's exciting. Are there any organizations that are like very proactive? Like when we're mentoring, it's so much easier if an organization's like easy to respond, and like if they're just dropped off the face of the earth, does it look like we've got some that are very active in communicating?
We have a bunch of them that are within like 45 minutes I'm hearing back from them. If I send them a message, or then we have some that take days.
Well, Carrie, you know, it was hard choosing last year when we had 4. Now we have 20 that we have to narrow it down to 1 over the next coming months. So it's gonna be crazy.
I'm always rooting for more people out on the western part of the United States. So I'll be hunting pretty close, seeing if there's anybody that's gonna be out in our neck of the woods that can be a good partner and join us and KT.
We are preparing to get everything organized, make sure that everything was planned, scheduled. We have a better idea. Last year we were running around like chickens with their heads cut off, but we actually were able to manage everything. This year, we're ready. I got all the pages, the schedule, the timing. I got the shots that we're gonna plan. How are we gonna move there from different location to another location? Everything's set up. Right now we're making sure that inventory, we have enough batteries, the cameras, the lighting, that we get everything so that way we can just go there, set up, be ready to go.
We have 6, possibly 10 puppies coming in, like barely 3 weeks old. So we're gonna have to take care of them the best we can, and hopefully we can get them to a nice place where they can be adopted.
There's no animal control that you can just take dogs to in our county or the county over, or the surrounding counties. Most of them, they don't have any animal control services. So what happens is puppies and kittens and dogs and cats are dumped on roads, and these folks found puppies and they're bringing them to us, but it's really, really sad.
Today we're getting the arena ready to get the agility course set back up. We do have a water box, we have a teeter-totter. I haven't had the chance to get a bridge built yet, but we also have a bridge out there. We also have a couple pool noodle obstacles that kind of have pool noodles going off at different directions. Some go out like this, some come up like this, and then we have what they call, it's like a noodle fence or something like that, where the noodles are actually, or noodle curtains, there we go, where the noodles are actually hanging down. It's just all things to desensitize horses. So we're gonna get this set back up so we can start utilizing it more. We do have quite a few horses that need a lot of desensitizing, so this is gonna help tremendously.
That didn't work.
Oh, you broke another one.
It was, oh, man.
Fine,
Let's
dude.
make it look nicer.
It's fine. First, we're gonna bring in the teeter-totter and get it set up. And then we'll go ahead and get all the other obstacles set up. And yeah, we'll see how it looks when it's all done. Probably get the water box set up. So it is volunteer day today. We have several volunteers coming out. We already have 4 here. They showed up pretty early, so we're gonna go ahead and get them started. I believe altogether, we're gonna have close to 10 volunteers out here today. The original plan was to have them kind of clean buckets and also give Big Red a bath, but Big Red is in the shop. So I think what I'm gonna do is pull the trailers around one by one and have them clean those out as well. We also got a lot of snacks in here today. Caitlin decided to bring these in because our skeleton crew has been working so hard to get everything ready for the organization's coming out on Thursday. So we got snacks. Okay, so you guys know the drill. Who wants to take the first couple? So let's scrub these guys up too. We usually put these out in the pasture for the horses to play with. And we found these ones kind of buried in the mud.
Hey guys!
So she'll go ahead and direct you guys on what you guys are doing, and I'll go grab those shirts for you.
All right, guys. So today, what we're doing is we're washing out these buckets. Those that are flipped over have been washed out, but we still have these tubs and these balls and these little things to clean up, okay? And then later on, we're gonna be cleaning them trailers over there. Isn't that exciting? All right. So we just finished washing all of our buckets and feeding troughs and everything. So right now, we're getting ready to do the trailers.
Volunteers are doing a great job. They started off by cleaning all the buckets and a couple water troughs I had set out for them. And they just flew through that. We got about 10 volunteers out here today. So right now they're finishing up both of the gooseneck trailers that we take to auction. And after that, I'm gonna pull the 16-footer over and they're gonna get that one cleaned up. And I believe they're hanging out until about 12. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull a couple horses out for them to groom when we're done with the trailers.
Our volunteers are going to help us today by grooming Hallie and Cowboy.
So volunteer day is just now wrapping up. They got a lot done today. They started off by cleaning up some buckets and some water troughs. And then we got all 3 of our auction trailers cleaned up, and then they even had time to groom up a couple horses as well. Overall, it was great. We had a lot of great volunteers. I think we had well over 10 volunteers out here today, so I think that's the biggest group that we've had since I started working here 2 years ago. So I'm hoping we keep building on that and these great people keep coming out. I have Harvest in here today. Last week in the Amazon package opening, we actually got a couple of these shed blocks. For those of you that know what these are and have used these before, you know that they don't last very long, especially around this time of year. We did get 3 of them, I believe. So if you want to keep sending more, that'd be awesome, because I'm gonna run through these pretty quick. A lot of the horses that we get from auction too, they are in need of some grooming, because I mean, they don't really get groomed while they're going through the slaughter pipeline. So I'm just gonna groom her up with this real quick, then I'm gonna get to work. But since we got them, I'm gonna use them. I gave her a cookie earlier, so now she wants another one. But she's being great, so. We love these two. We haven't gotten any in a while, but I just walked back in the feed room and I found a bag of them. So I stole it. So today we're just gonna continue working on groundwork. She has been doing really great about her pushiness. She hasn't been as pushy lately. So we're gonna keep building on that. We're gonna kind of touch on everything that I've done with her, backing, flexion, moving her hindquarters, moving her shoulders, dropping her head. I might climb up on the fence today if she does well with all those things. And if she does good with the fence work, next time I pull her out, we'll saddle her up. So before it was a big fight, I'd start going side to side and really start going. It got to the point where I was really pushing into her to try to get her going. So she is a pretty smart mare, and she's very willing to do things for you as long as you ask in the right way. Now I'm asking her to lower her head. She's got one hand on the bottom, one hand on top. We'll see if she can't touch the dirt with her nose. And all horses can do this. Every single one of them. If you think your horse can't, just go watch it in the pasture for a while. You'll see it drop its head to the dirt. Now we'll work on flexion. So with flexion, I just want her to turn her head. I do not want her to move her body, move her feet. So I'll stay in here until she quits. And as soon as she gives me just her head, I'll release that pressure a little bit. Good girl. From here, I'll ask her to move her hindquarters. I'm just gonna take my hand here, just my top two fingers, and push in probably right about where the back cinch would be. Good girl. And I didn't have to use that much pressure that time. Go ahead and do the shoulders too. Good job. So when you're doing these things, when you're asking for hindquarters, so say I'm the horse here. I got my head flexed this way, and the trainer is wanting me to move my hind end that way. If they're stepping back like this, they're not doing it right. You have to hold that pressure there until you feel them come forward and place that foot in front. That's them stepping their hindquarters over. That's how you get them to disengage. That also will turn into your emergency stop later on. One rein stop, emergency brake, whatever you want to call it. And it's the same thing for the shoulders. If I'm flexing the horse's head that way, I want that front foot to go in front of the other foot. If it's going back, that means the horse is kind of sucking back a little bit, trying to get it figured out, and once they come forward, they'll get the step right. I'm doing weird stuff up here, ain't I? Yeah. I'll probably introduce her to fence work real quick, but I'm not gonna probably go any further than that. Usually if they do good while I'm up on the fence, I'll throw a leg over while still holding onto the fence. But I don't know if she's gonna get there today, so I just want her to kind of get close to what I'm looking for, and then we'll call it good. And I like these long lead ropes. That way they can't really pull me off the fence as easy. If you got like a 8-foot lead rope and they go to take off, there's more of a chance of you getting ripped right off this fence. Good girl. And as soon as they try, release that pressure and let them hang out again. Thought about backing up there, so I'm gonna give her a second to put her weight back forward. I'll touch her with my boot again. She did a lot better. And that is all we'll do with harvest today. Next time I bring her out, I'll do the fence work again, and if she does well with it, we'll start doing more desensitizing to things like the saddle pad. I'll bring my flag back in here, and if she does well with those things, we'll start working towards the saddle. I'm guessing that she has been ridden before, but nobody's done all the groundwork with her. So it's definitely something to do before you decide to get on your horse and ride it, and make sure that it does some things on the ground. I mean, if you're hopping on a horse that doesn't have any groundwork, it's like hopping in a car with no brakes on it and going down the freeway. Get yourself prepared, get the horse prepared, and the partnership will be stronger, and they'll be willing to do a whole lot more for you up there. All right, you ready for your cookie? I promised you one, so you gotta get one now. All right, come on. I know, they smell good, don't they? Here, take one. That's all you get. Next time you come out and work with me, you get more.
Today is our first day of our Full Circle of Life mentoring workshop, and I'm super excited. We have organizations coming in from across the United States, and we have a great presentation of stuff lined up for them. Triple Crown is here, and they brought a person to do equine nutrition. We have Dr. Nancy and we have Carrie. We got a great day lined out of presentations and mentoring for these organizations. Did you learn things today?
Quite a bit.
Awesome.
Yes.
Things you might be able to take home?
Absolutely.
So you're happy you came?
Absolutely.
Good.
Yes.
Learned anything? Or?
Yeah, for sure. We kind of follow the Circle of Life type deal already, but I kind of wanted to figure out a way to organize it better, and I'm definitely getting that out of this experience. So, yeah, for sure, especially the financial part.
It's all new to me. I've rode bulls, so I was kind of in that industry, but the horses, they're new, and I'm kind of the bucking dummy.
See the rides.
Yeah.
So what did you think today?
You know, I was pleasantly surprised because I didn't really know what to expect coming in. But after today, I'm 100% on board. So thank you.
Awesome. That's exciting. Well, just wait till tomorrow. You're halfway through the mentoring.
All right. We're good.
Yeah, awesome. Today went great. I was really worried. We've never done a conference before.
Not of this magnitude,
and
that's
getting
for
all
sure.
these organizations together. I'm just glad everyone's being nice to each other. That was a big concern of mine.
As far as we know.
As far as we know, everyone's being nice. But they were definitely learning and super excited about what we were presenting. And we did a lot of medical type stuff today because so much of horse rescue is medical. If you don't understand a rescued horse medically, it's going to be very, very hard for you to get that horse into a good situation.
What I thought was great is everybody was paying attention, everybody was focused. I think that when they do their end of the surveys, they're all going to put down they loved it.
I think so. And one of the things that we were looking for, and Dawn especially, she was keeping track of, and I've been looking for, is trying to find if there's organizations that are like kind of zoning out on their phones. And so far, everyone's just glued to what's being said, which will make our decisions a little bit harder.
Well, that's great though, because the presenters are presenting things they want to hear and they want to learn about.
So today we have a lot of organizations here at Horse Plus to take a tour and look around and see kind of what we do. And this will be in Horse Rescue Heroes in much more detail. So make sure to keep an eye out, but we're going to give you a sneak peek.
So today we have all the organizations coming out from the Full Circle of Life workshop. We already have a lot of people showing up. We're gonna be running out of parking pretty quick here, but it should be a good day. I'm not exactly sure what they have in store for them, but I'm just gonna finish up my area and start working horses, because that's what I do.
We've all checked in. We're all good to go. Now that I have your attention, Tony wants to talk to you.
All right. So for filming, it's always important to have people like not in the sun and the shade. So if we can try to all get into the shade, it'll be easier for our film crew.
You belong here. You belong with me. Everything's clear. If you choose to see, just imagine what our love could be.
Who knew not working was so hard? Like, we did 2 days of, talking for part of the day and hanging out with amazing organizations from around the country, and it's exhausting.
It is exhausting. It's been a very long week. I know our media team they've been amazing, but I know they've been holding cameras like this for a very long time, and I think we're all looking forward to this weekend, but I'm so excited that these organizations were so enthusiastic about the program and that all of them signed up to pilot this program over the next 6 months through the summer. So now we get to sit back and watch these organizations and figure out who we're going to actually go visit in person.
I belong here with you.
So Outlaw Rescue and Rehab is going to do a shelter transfer, and they are going to take Churro, Pearl, and Star, I believe. Once they come out, they'll let us know, and we'll get them caught and loaded.
So come
This is Star. He has Pearl. And I believe Caitlin already got Churro caught, so we're just gonna get them loaded. There they are.
Somebody's not happy today. Were you being difficult? Friendliest donkey in the world, but he's not happy.
He's being very difficult. And he's great, so I don't know, he was just in a bad mood today.
So they're in the same struggle we were. Chasing animals around pastures.
We belong here. We belong together. Here's my heart, dear. You can keep forever. If you're wondering where your home should be.
No space
You
to
wanna
back
switch?
up in there. Yeah, sure.
I was gonna say, how are you gonna get out?
Jump out the window. You got this, pal.
Need a rump rope around him. Come on.
Keep going, mister.
You belong here with me.
Sometimes it takes a long time to load a donkey. You have to do it at their speed. Come on, buddy. Do you want to try doing it hand in hand, and I'll pull in the front with him, like a hand, but.
Okay. So kind of lock on my arm if you can. There we go. I don't know. If we try a butt rope, probably get more leverage. He broke the halter.
Well, he doesn't like to load.
I belong with you every day here. Always feel so new.
Yeah, other side of Corey.
There.
All right.
Maybe.
All right.
All right. So if you want to go pull on that rope.
Yep, pull.
We're pulling.
Come on, bud. Come on. Good boy.
Hey, how do I get out?
We don't know. You're going through the window.
I don't like this. Oh, thank you.
Yeah. I probably would have threw up if he would have fell. I'm a little sensitive to the people I love. Well, he made it. I'm glad he's loaded. It was a little challenging, took a lot of people, but he's in there, he's happy. Corey's still alive. We're all good.
Drama queen. Look at, she got the butt rope off.
So I do want to say, if that's a horse, don't be doing that. We can get away with a lot when it's a donkey, crawling in and out. If it was a horse, we would not be doing that. It's been a crazy busy week, but I am so thankful that we had so many organizations come to the Full Circle Life Horse Shelter and Mentoring Workshop, and for the shelter transfers. It's been a wonderful week. It's been great having Carrie here from Colorado Horse Rescue Network all this week, helping us with the mentoring and having all these organizations here at the workshop. She did bring us some horses, and now we are transferring some horses and cats to her organization. So she's just hooking up, gonna be loading up and heading out. And it's so great to have a network of organizations that we can work with and transfer animals to. And they had some animals that, you know, they brought to us, the horses, that they weren't really adoptable there. But here, because they're non-gated, it makes them more adoptable because we have so many gated horses back here. So it's been great having her here. Sad to see her go, but I know it's definitely not going to be the last time we're working with her. It's great to have so many Full Circle Life organizations that we can create a stronger and stronger network to someday end horse slaughter. She's like, what? We can get in the trailer, don't go over there.
Oh, so brave! So brave!